Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. So, just as the episode was ending, we ended up having a panther enter the base, hence why Brian is murdering one now. And also, our pigs gave birth, so we've got 2 males and a female, which is pretty sweet. Would have preferred the other way around, but there you go, what can you do? Right, Holder, you are going to be named after one of our patrons, and I do have the list open up now. If you are curious about Patreon, the link is in the description. It's completely optional though. Let's go with let's say this one's going to be Bishop. There we go. After Ben Bishop, one of our lovely patrons. Thank you very much for your continued support, sir. Right. What we're doing today, we are finishing off everything that we've got available, essentially. We want to make sure that the brewing room is finished in some reasonable time frame. Also, I just noticed the pigs entering the brewery, and I'd prefer that they don't do that. Let me just make sure that they are born into the animal area, and they are indeed. Good, good. No need to worry about that, then. Excuse me, Mr. Pig, who shouldn't be in there. Thank you. Right, is that all the animals in the area set to hunt that are not ours anyway? Yes. We've got a fair few animals in here. It might have been because of the expansion that we made, I don't know. They could have alternatively just walked straight through the front door. Let me set these to auto rearm as well. So, we are in need of a fair bit of steel. We are currently mining out that bit and this bit down here as well, so it's just a matter of somebody getting set to do that. Harmon, have you been treated? You have. New lovers. Ethan and Lumi. Lumi, you moved on quick. They're now lovers. Alright. Are you still... You're still grieving the loss of your previous husband? But, okay. That works on creating space in our colony anyway, so I'm happy with it. Lumi's chosen to go with the subpar room up here by the looks of things. Yeah, he doesn't let love get in the well, lack of quality get in the way of his love. We should have maybe made the floor out of slate now that I think about it, since we're going all in on the granite for the walls strategy, but it's a bit late for that now. Ooh, cargo pods landed right in our base. Let's get those sorted. And in fact, they almost destroyed one of our lamps. Let me just check that the power cable hasn't been destroyed or anything like that. Nope. Okay. And I want those to be set to haul as well. Alright. Could do with setting up a extra bit of... Well, I suppose the bills for the packaged survival meals are already doing their thing, so... Yeah. We are getting close to that point where we are full on inventory space, but that's why we've got packaged survival meals ready to research. Speaking of research, we want probably Devil's Strand, maybe even carpet making actually. Carpet making requires cloth. We don't have that. You know what? Tube televisions adds to that little bit of joy, and we can put it in our hospital area as well, which is in need of a little bit of sprucing up. Let's get a sandstone plant pot in there. And if there's a decent, superior marble sculpture, install that in there as well. That should make it really nice for them to be in there. And maybe get rid of that poor bed as well. That should help out a little bit. Oh! Fault in the electrical wire. Anybody want to take care of that? It's fine by me. Thank you. And then get that little bit replaced. It's knocked down power in the lower area actually, which shouldn't really be the case, except for that bit's been destroyed as well, or just not filled in. Either one. But that means that there's 2 connections going to these rooms up here, which is what we want. That's it, Mandox. Clear that area. Seriously, clear it. Faster. Still got loads of people who need new clothing as well. Are there any traders in the area? No. Okay. Just checking. Almost filled up the stockpile as well, which is nice. Where are you going? Hunting the wild boar. Ah, did it escape? Ah, bulk goods trader. It's a caravan. That works for me. They might be able to take some of our stuff off our hands, including the tattered apparel that everybody will be likely replacing. That is a normal sculpture with beauty of a fair bit. Slightly impressive, decent. I want to put it in a room that is decent to make it slightly impressive, I guess. And since there's two people in here, we will install it in that corner there. That should really improve their room quite a fair bit. Critical alert for fire. It's gone, I guess. Lumi, sorry to wake you, buddy, but I need you to trade with these peeps. Ooh, they have human meat, and they have so much of it as well. Oh dear. Right, sell the kibble. So that puts an order for people to start making kibble again, which gets cooking skills up, which is what we want to see. I'm going to sell a fair bit of food as well. We clearly have too much of it, so I'd like the silver. And alpaca wool is starting to get quite out of hand as well. Let's sell 200 of that. I could make some furniture actually, some chairs, so maybe I won't actually sell any of it. We've got pigskin to sell, we're not bothered about that. Could sell a little bit of our herbal meds. Maybe 15, since it goes for quite a fair amount and we're producing too much anyway. This is our opportunity to make a lot of money, essentially. Right, sell all the dead man and tattered apparel. All of it, thank you. And then our paw sculpture, we'll keep the normal one around. I think that's the one we're planning on installing. Okay, so we're getting 954 silver, which actually means we can spend some money. Question is, what do we want to spend some money on? Not clothing, because we want to get our tailoring up, so we want to produce our own. Not food, because we're trying to get rid of food to free up some space in our stockpile. There is a smoke pop belt. An automatic defense smoke screen releases a thick cloud of smoke if the wearer is hit by a projectile, providing line of sight cover and preventing turrets from locking on. Single use only, which is why I'm a little bit hesitant to spend 500 silver on it. I mean, we could get a plasteel advanced helmet, but meh. I think we're good. I think we'll just save the silver for a later date. Maybe we want to buy some components down the line, something like that. Oh, they're fighting. They didn't have any steel on them, did they? Let me just check that. Gear. Oh, they did have 124 steel, actually. Are they leaving? You've beat one of your people to death and you're leaving. In fact, I don't really even want that dead man's apparel, so... I think they strip them when you cremate them anyway, so I don't know why I keep selecting that, in all honesty. Ah, brewing station's open. Sweet. Also want to restrict those as well. Still don't have any steel, but that's fine. This needs a little bit of wood and then that's done. Right, let's set brewing. Make some wort. Do it until we have... I don't know, actually. Do it until we have 40. And then unpause when we've got 10. That's 11, thank you. And then let's take it to 7 cooking skill, because I think 8 is the one that we've set it to on our cooking benches. It is. Okay, so that means our lesser skilled people are going to start making some wort and putting it in the fermenting barrels, and that's going to start making some beer. And that's going to get us a pretty constant amount of beer coming in, and also cooking skill as well. Yeah, as you see from when I mentioned it before, they always put the wort down there, but they don't put it in immediately, which is kind of annoying. But what can you do? Somebody else comes along and finishes the job, I suppose. Power's still going up quite substantially, which is nice. We've kind of been in a stormy situation for quite some time, so our wind turbines have been going full pelt for a long time. Okay, let's doubly thicken up this wall as well. It's going to be easy for us to do it because it's inside. But it's a lot of marble, of course. And granite can now be placed as a floor in here as well, so we'll do that. I'm not sure what we'll set this to be. Maybe wood. Who knows? There we go. We're getting temperature regulation in these bedrooms now, which is pretty sweet. This one needs a light as well. Furniture, standing lamp. One right there, please. Alright. Might want to start turning the turrets off now. I get the feeling with those introduced, we're not going to be producing enough power. That's slowed down quite nicely. We're going to have to wait until daytime to see if it starts going back up again. T-shirt worn by cloth has deteriorated to nothing. Lovely. Well, at least he's not complaining about lack of good apparel. We haven't even nearly filled up all of these fermenting barrels yet, so I'm not inclined to add to that list. Green. Oh, he's got gut worms, that'll be why. Look at our fridge now. I kind of like that. You know, maybe we should set the survival meals to go forever. That might be a good idea. It will set 2 people to do it forever though, which wouldn't be ideal, but maybe we can mess with the level requirements to change that. I don't know. For now it's fine though. The only reason we were doing this is because of the lack of space in our fridge, and we've fixed that now by selling quite a fair bit of it. Should really have set these gutworms treatments to be herbal meds, but there you go. What can you do? Somewhat impressive in there now, which is good. And yours is slightly impressive. So these guys are happy now. Beautiful. 69 beauty. Oh yeah. What a winning number. Alright. So, still producing stone blocks as well. Granite is currently on the list. Marble right at the top though for this wall, which seems to be largely left alone. They want to be finishing off the flooring, and actually, you know what, I'm going to restrict that until they do it. This is technically more important, but this just stops them going in and out of rooms and also gets rid of this blueprint, which does my head in to see it. Mandocs. You could still do with some hunting jobs, so hunt all of the capybara. Yeah, capybara. I am correct. Good. We're mining there. Does that mean we've finished mining over here? It does. Okay. Apparently I did not restrict all of that. Fair enough. Alright. It mostly filled up all of these. There's one that hasn't got anything in it, and this one's about half full. But for the most part, that's not too bad. It looks like we probably don't even need more than this. Oh, you just had to go into that room and throw up, didn't you? You weirdo, Butler. You weirdo. How could you? Okay. Alpaca wool jackets. So yeah, we probably want to start working through some of this alpaca wool, because I imagine, yeah, wool, 90% growth, 91%. We're producing more than we're actually using right now, which is interesting. Yeah, get out of my base, capybara. And the rat. Oops, no. Hunt it. Thank you. Are you going to explode on me? No, you just got burns. Okay. You will recover. In time. Almost entirely filled this area now as well, which is pretty sweet. For the most part, that's just going to take them half an hour to walk across. Probably going to mean they go through our kill box, which is what we want. Come on, Mandox, that's practically point blank. There you go. Now it's point blank. Sweet. So how long is this going to take? Oh, we need to regulate the temperature as well. I think we're already doing that. Yeah, 21 degrees is fine. Okay. Just over a week, and we should have tons of beer. Should be nice. Might put a light in here as well, just so that they can work and be happy about it. And then we might want to think about a production room as well as... Ooh, caravan request. 181 psychoid leaves we don't have. For 756 silver we don't need. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Breakdown of the solar generator. Oh no. Not the power consumption. The power creation. There you go, fixed. Tube televisions, sweet. Let's go with refinings for chem fuel we don't need. Devil Strand then. Then it gives us a use for hydroponics right off the bat. Yeah, I can see a need for that. That works for me. Don't think they need anything else really at the moment. We need to upgrade our research bench as well. We'll go with Devil Strand. And then we'll start thinking about some sort of hydroponics. Okay. It's got 39 granite blocks. Not enough to finish all of that, unfortunately. But we got a nice little backup of granite there. I want to make sure that granite gets done first. So that if I unforbid all of this, he'll still produce the granite over the marble. So we get this job finished as a priority number 1 essentially. How's the crafting skills of everybody? 8 and 5. And also auto-saving. And a 5 as well. It's not great, I would have thought it'd be better by now, but... Whoa! 1,365 smoke leaf leaves for 4,200 silver. That is a lot of silver. Unfortunately, that's not likely to happen. Colony sees treatment. Treat everyone. This is a good one. It's a superior potted plant as well. Awesome. Sterile, pretty, rather tight unfortunately, but it is of mediocre wealth and somewhat impressive, which is pretty great. It'll put people in a good mood, which is nice. Right, how much is it for? Let me take that off. A tube television, which is in Joy. 8 components and 100 steel. Oh, an unusual heatwave has begun. I think we've got this covered. In terms of our heating solutions anyway. Or cooling in this case. Shouldn't really be an issue. Maybe for our animals, but I think they can survive the heat. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on most of it. Alright. We're actually harvesting the next bit of our hops as well. Which means we can start filling up some of these to the brim. And maybe these are actually of use to us. We'll have to see. We're being raided. They'll prepare for a while, and they're also tribes people, so they're coming in numbers. Bows and spears and peelers, as you might expect. Gotta be ready to attack at a moment's notice. Or defend, in this case. Let's set them all to auto rearm as well. Oh, they're beginning. Right, moment's notice. Engaged. Which was... You're incapable of violence, and I know Butler is as well. I think that's about it. Everybody else... Intellectual crafting, dumb labor is fine. Yeah, everybody else is good to go. Right. Go. Stand there. Sure, Bishop's actually going back in, so it's fine. Brian, go there. Mandox, go there. Lumi, go there. Wright, go there. Ethan, go there. Harmon, come round this corner. Jaeger, stand on that corner. Green, you need a weapon. Do we have a weapon for you? We have a poor quality bolt action or a poor quality machine pistol. Poor at 84 or poor at 75. I think the bolt action just works better because of the range associated with it. Here they come. 2 are already down, 3 are down, 4 are down. Yeah, our defenses are just too much now. It's pretty sweet. They don't stand a chance. They're coming down this line. Let me just make a plan of where I'd put my next deadfall traps. Some like that as well. Looks to be, oops, a good idea. So those are our future deadfall traps. Nobody got hit at all. And we managed to hit Bren, who is not good enough for my tastes. Alright. Don't need to set them to strip, they'll get cremated anyway. Just need to unrestrict all of their weapons. There we go. Alright. We've got some smoke leaf giants as well for future joy. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to leave a like. It helps me out a great deal. Lets me know you're enjoying the series. As always, don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well right next to the subscription button, and that will give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.